Now that we know a little about relational databases, SQL, and Transact SQL, it's time to dig in and put them to work. A great way to learn new skills is to create a useful project that utilizes them. We'll be designing a database and then using SQL, VB scripting, and WinCC Graphics Designer to create a useful application that lets us track production defects. This exercise will expose you to some of the challenges and considerations you'll face when developing database-driven applications for your company or customers. So let's take a look at the current situation. Introducing the Production Defect Tracking Project. The manufacturing line is missing daily production goals due to high production defect rates. We'll need to capture and identify the cause of production defects to reduce their impact on our production goals. Operators will need to record production defects via WinCC screens at the operator stations. Repair technicians should enter notes on existing defects when they analyze them. The supervisor will identify and resolve supply chain issues that cause these defects. Now let's take a look at the plant floor. This is the iQuest battery production line number 1. There are 4 operator stations where operators will assemble, power up, test, and pack new batteries. Behind them there are 3 repair stations for each defect category: cosmetic and packing, electrical and functional, assembly, and mechanical. We need to capture and record defects from the manufacturing line, such as missing or damaged parts, incorrect assembly, no or low power, bad temperature readings, power not stable, cosmetic damage, packing material issues, box label damage, box tape or seal bad, or other defects. There is also a supervisor station where supervisors add comments to defect records that are caused by operational or supply chain issues. Our task is to create a database-driven application that models the process and allows production defects to be captured, analyzed, and reported. Our requirements for this project are as follows. We need to design a relational database that models process entities to capture defect data, including staff, stations, defect categories, and defect reasons. We'll add WinCC screens to allow add, update, and delete functions for all entities. Operators will record defects and assign a category and a reason, as well as notes that are relevant to the defect. Repair technicians will add comments to existing defect records once they've analyzed and corrected the problem. Supervisors will add comments to defect records that are due to operations or supply chain issues. Production defects reports should be generated from the database weekly or manually for analysis. So here is our task list for this project that will cover the next couple of sections of this course. First, we'll create a production database, and then we'll define process entities and create relational tables. We'll learn how to add initial data into the tables via the SQL Server Management Service UI, as well as doing straight SQL commands. Then we'll create WinCC screens and write VB scripts to create our database interfaces. We'll enter data via these interfaces for testing, and then create and refine production defect reports.